Okay, so we're going to log into Mojo. We're going to go to Nodes and Discovery. You'll see the auth profile, scan ranges, and nodes. First thing we're going to do is we're going to add in an auth profile. Okay, and what this does is it basically goes through a set of credentials and tries to log into the iDRAC. So we'll set that up, and then we're going to go ahead and add the credential. You can put as many in here as you'd like. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put a scan range. This is a subnet range, and it's going to scan for all of the Redfish assets on port 443 for Redfish. We're going to run that discovery. We're going to go over to nodes, and we're going to see now the discovered nodes on that specific segment. We're going to go ahead and register the 2 Dell servers. You can see those integrated access controllers there, the iDRACs. In just a second, you're going to see them flip into the actual name of the server. So there's a PowerEdge R250, and we should see an R440. There we go. Let's go ahead and select that. Perfect. Now we're going to go and add the resources to a pool. This is a group of users. They would log in and they'd be able to see these resources and manipulate these resources. So we'll go ahead and click on that Dell R440 server. We're going to go ahead and modify the description because I want this to say something custom. By the way, these are all tags. These are searchable fields. So if you have thousands of servers, you can actually go in and search on any one of these items. And then we're going to add some additional tags towards the bottom here where you can see GPU test servers and Proxmox VE servers because we are going to run Proxmox on this node. Now we're going to go ahead and log in with the all-in-one account, which is the one that is used for any type of provisioning. And you can see there in the right-hand pane, I uploaded the firmware bundles within Mojo with the CLI. We're going to go ahead and update the BIOS to 2220. We're going to approve that request. And you can see here, it started the process of updating the firmware. Now on the very right-hand side, you'll see the iDRAC window that should pop up. There we go. The server just powered itself on. Again, these are all fully automated tasks. I'm not doing any of this manually. You can see there's the verbose log right there. Give it just a second. And you can see there now it has initiated the firmware update. This is the BIOS update. And I'm speeding this up, of course, a little bit so you can see things in a timely manner. This does take a little bit of time to update all this stuff. Very good. All's looking good. You can see there, 2220. Okay. Now that we have that firmware updated, we're going to go ahead and update the iDRAC firmware, the actual lifecycle controller. So we'll click on that. We'll go to firmware updates, BMC, and update it to the latest version. We're going to request that change. We're going to approve the change. And you can see there it successfully started. It's actually shut that node down. Again, all fully automated. Very good. Now I'm going to go ahead and request the provisioning of the OS, and that was relatively quick. You can slow that down if you want to see it. But what I did is I selected a standard operating system footprint of Proxmox 8.1, and it's going to go ahead and start deploying that. So what it did is it powered the server off, it powered it on. You can see there it says Pixie boot requested by iDRAC. There it goes. The iPixie process starts. There's our Mojo customized Proxmox 8.1. It's launching that, and now it's going to go through and launch the kickstart file that's associated with that, the preseed. That's going to set up a bunch of customized items within Proxmox. Now, this is not a type 1 installation. This is a type 2 installation, meaning that it is installing on top of Debian. And a lot of people like doing that because it gives them higher levels of customization. So in our case, we do allow that, and you can customize it however you'd like. All right, now it's up and running. You can see there's a Proxmox URL. I'm going to go ahead and enter that. I'm going to go ahead and log in with the credentials that were specified within the kickstart. And everything looks really good. There it is. Everything's live. And you can now start to use that Proxmox installation. And you can see there the server is now unavailable, so it's registered it. This prevents people from overriding that without going through an approval process. And you can see there, it shows Proxmox 8.1 deployed.